And good morning. Okay, where are you going to be? I got to keep moving the camera depending on where you are.
That good?
Go that way a little bit more. Okay. Well, no. Whoa, what are we doing? Hey, whoa, I'm over here. I'm over here. I'm over here.
I like to move around.
It's like Target.
I move
It's
around.
like Target practice.
My watch,
See, now I got to do it again.
My watch tells me when to move.
Stand still, damn it. It's like you move it around. It's like, let's screw with mine. Let's screw with mine.
My watch tells me to move, so I move.
So, how you been, man?
Good.
You doing okay?
Yeah.
You didn't give your...
Living the dream. Giddy up.
There you go. We were all waiting for the giddy up. We're all waiting for the giddy up.
Woke up. It's a good day.
Huh?
I woke up. It's a good day.
It's always a good day.
Yeah.
It really is.
Oh, yeah, it's half the battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I last night I did something that I don't do, but maybe once a month.
Go to bed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Kinda. Like what had happened is I don't know. I don't even remember what time it was. It was about 8. It was like right after, not too long after dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And Melissa says to me, she goes, well, I'm going to go to bed, which is normal for her.
Yeah, she goes to bed early, we said, right?
She does, yeah. Because she gets up very early in the morning and goes off to work, right? So I went outside for a second. I came back in. I went, I think I'm going to go down there too, because our bedroom's downstairs.
Yeah.
And she goes, okay. I said, matter of fact, I'm going to go now. And I did. I literally took everything out of my pockets and I just laid down. I don't even remember her coming down.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. And then I fell asleep.
Wow.
Well, I think I fell asleep well before she came downstairs, and which couldn't have been too long, because when she says she's going to bed, she's going to bed.
Yeah.
So I woke up at like 12:30, and you know what sleeping makes me? Hungry.
Awake? Oh, wow.
Awake. Yeah, that's there. There's that too. But and I had to have, of course, I went up and made a full course meal. So I feasted and then went right back down. I feel incredibly rested.
Awesome.
So
good.
So it was.
That's great.
One hell of a night.
The body was telling you, "Hey, it's time to go sleep."
Yeah, yeah, and I did.
Yeah,
and I did. So how's things with you? How's things with work?
Been busy. I mean, no more like busier than normal.
Same old.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
I'm on day shift now, so
school starts next week.
I heard that. There's a rumor going around.
You only have one kid left, right?
Two.
Oh, two.
Two.
Okay.
Senior and a junior, I think she is. Yeah, junior.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're almost at the end of the high school.
Oh, that's right. Nick's the only one out, right?
Yeah, he's out. He's on his own. You didn't hear?
No.
Yeah, he said he's on his own. So.
Is he? I know he's working at some farm or something.
No, not anymore.
Okay.
No, he's doing construction now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Kathy did tell me about that.
Yeah.
So he's on his own? What do you mean he's on his own? He's living.
That's what he says. Until he comes home. No.
Where's he living?
He says that, we're all laughing. We're like, oh, okay, you're on your own. Okay. Until he says, Mom, I'm hungry.
Well, yeah. It's funny with Cameron. It'll be like, I'm gonna move out. Me and my boys, we're gonna move out and stuff like that. Or I'm gonna get an apartment. Okay,
cool.
Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
3 days later, Mom, can I borrow $20? I'm out of money for gas.
Yeah. Yeah. We were laughing. It was funny.
Yeah.
You think they're on their own until they need something. But
I told him, I said, you are in because he's working up at Frito-Lay. He's making good money.
Mm-hmm.
I told him, I said, you are in a perfect opportunity to save your money and then buy a house.
Yeah.
I mean, no one's telling you to leave. I mean, you could save a ton of money.
Yeah.
Do it now. And I don't know. I got to give the kid, his flowers, because they changed it. Well, he put in for it. He's getting up at like 3:30 in the morning.
Really?
To go to work. And it's only the first week, I get it, but he's doing it.
It's the first shift now. What do they call that?
Yeah, he's working he's working 4 10s.
Okay.
He's working 5 to 3.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Yeah, he's doing it. He's doing it so
Good.
far. And he's got 3 days off a week, and he seems
Can't
to
beat that. That's pretty good shift. That's
No,
what I
so-
do. 2 8s,
4 10s.
2 8s, 2 12s,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
and then you
The
have
12's
3
got a
days
drag,
off.
I bet.
It depends what's going on. Sometimes it goes fast.
Yeah.
Like the other day, it's been slamming lately.
So the kid's 19 years old, and that's happening. So
Good.
that's really cool. So I hope he continues. So the biggest thing that's happening today in this town,
The sun's out.
sun's out,
Oh.
and the track is opening.
It's officially opening today.
It is officially opening today.
Oh,
So
wow.
for all you folks that have been waiting for the track to open and have been saying,
There you go.
When's it going to open? When can I get down there? I expect to see that place freaking packed.
You know,
Today.
all 4 people walking the track.
No, it's just oh, here we go.
Comments rolling in already.
Yeah, on the COVID thing, which we haven't even started
Oh yeah,
yet.
yeah. We'll get to
So
that.
It's like
It's all right.
America,
Yeah.
Trump 2024. Here we go.
Giddy up. I'm on the train.
Which I don't care. I mean, it's just, but it's.
No, actually, I watched the debate last night. That was pretty good.
Oh, tell me about it.
I think Pence.
I was sleeping.
Pence was like an idiot. Honestly, I think
Oh.
he didn't physically look an idiot. He looked like someone did some great makeup and hair on them, everybody. But it was just he looked like the rudest bastard in the world.
He just seemed a little pompous. To
Yeah,
me.
rudest man. But what's his name? Zimbabwe. I just want to say Zimbabwe, but the guy that's moving up in the polls.
Yeah.
I can't ever pronounce his name. He looked pretty good.
Got it.
But they talked about some COVID stuff. They talked about obviously all
The guy from Florida, DeSantis.
He was on too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked pretty good.
Was Trump on it? I don't even know because,
No.
like I said, I fell asleep.
No,
But-
he.
What's he's in jail, isn't he?
No, he's out. They posted bond.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, it was only a $220,000 bond. It
Oh,
wasn't much.
jeez.
10% at 20,000. The guy could do that 500 times.
If that. Or
But
that.
the all the candidates seemed like they were pretty good. There were a couple, I didn't agree with a lot of them. I didn't agree 100% with any of them, but
Yeah.
it was pretty good.
Yeah, no, I didn't watch it. Didn't care.
No, you didn't really miss much. It was just
No.
interesting listening to them fight each other.
I never really paid attention to a lot of national stuff
Mhm.
because I'm more of a local guy.
Yeah.
And I would rather watch the local stuff and
Yeah.
listen to the local stuff because we roll up to the state of Connecticut, right? State
Yeah.
of Connecticut rolls up to the feds.
Yeah,
Grizzle doesn't roll up to that. I mean, we're
Yeah.
down in the we're down in the hole a little bit,
Yeah.
before we get to them.
for the most part, yeah.
Right. But whatever they do, it takes a long time really for it to affect us. What affects us is what happens. in
Well,
town,
if
right?
COVID starts up, it won't
Yeah.
affect you right away.
So the question before we even started talking about it, we got an answer from Facebook user,
Oh, they're popular.
otherwise named as Christy.
Mm-hmm.
No, absolutely not. It's our corrupt government trying to control and lock down. Dig into the real news. The TV controlled news just won't tell you. This world is crazy right now. Everywhere. Why wouldn't they try to do this again? Protect yourself with knowledge. And most importantly, protect your children from this.
True.
They are most affected, and they are our future. There is so much more to all of this than COVID. Wake up, America!
True. True story.
So there we go.
No, the COVID is out there. It's just, I think they're just, again, what's going on right now, they want you to not be aware of a lot.
Paul says, don't play in the government's hand.
I
You
believe
think
it.
people are smarter this time around?
Yes.
Okay.
I do.
I do
think
too.
there's going to be a lot less people willing to give up their rights this time than there were last time.
Look, we saw each other through the
Mhm.
whole COVID thing, right?
Mhm.
And neither one of us I know changed.
No.
Our way of life, nothing did.
I refuse to.
Uh-oh, I'm getting yelled at. Mm.
All right.
Christy says it's not about Trump. It's about who's running our country now and the horrible job they're doing. Now they want to play COVID again when we all know the real truth. And if you don't, you probably should do some research. I'm sure they'll be having people do more pokey stuff. And if you're on that train, you probably belong there. No feelings hurt. I like your show. Well, we like you being there, Christy. But Christy, to be honest with you, I mean, I know I read your comment pretty dramatically, but honestly, nothing changed for me. I didn't change anything. Matter of fact, I did, like, when they did the lockdown, I stayed home for a couple of days, and I'm like, I can't do this.
No.
And I'm like,
I was like, screw you, I'm getting out of here.
yeah,
we got stuff to do.
And then I went to work.
No,
I went to work, and
funny
it
thing
never
was,
changed.
I realized how much BS it was when all of a sudden at work they were like, "Oh no, like 1 minute it's follow all these rules, tight. The world's coming to an end." Next day, oh, we need you to come to work even though you're sick. So please, we need you in now, right now.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't have my COVID test yet. You told me I can't come to work. Oh no, now we need you. I'm like, okay, I could tell you're all full of crap.
Yeah.
But the one thing that did affect us was the kids.
Yeah.
I agree. That's why I agree with it. The kids took, I think, the biggest hit out of everybody.
Oh, I agree. I agree.
And it's showing today. Look at all the psych stuff going on right now.
Yeah, my daughter, my youngest daughter, she's absolutely affected.
Mm-hmm.
Has been affected by this, and I mean, just by whether it's her attitude or things that she's doing now, or the way she she's been kind of molded.
Yep.
A lot of paranoia.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what's coming. You don't know what they're going to do next. But
yeah, they lost a lot of social learning, social growing up, stuff like that too.
Yeah, but then again, you and I know you, and same thing with your wife, and I know with Melissa, we didn't change. We didn't change really anything.
I think the reason we didn't all change is because we're older.
No, I don't mean our mindset. I'm talking about our way. You're right, but our way of life. What we did on a day-to-day basis. Yep. I can remember walking into Walmart, and Melissa goes, "Put on your mask." And she wasn't telling me to put on a mask because, we thought we were going to get infected. She's like, everybody's wearing them, just do it.
Hey, you're going to get assaulted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I went, so I put it on, and then I would make fun. I would yell at people that were wearing them down on their chin. What are you doing? Either wear it or don't.
Yeah. It's a social thing now.
Then they'll get in their car by themselves and they put the mask on.
Actually,
I still don't understand that one. That one I don't understand.
I think it's up here.
Yeah.
It's all secure. I pulled it out and I said it right from the beginning. A lot of people, it's going to turn into a security blanket.
Yeah.
They're afraid to be out in public, so they're going to cover themselves up as much as possible and feel better. Kind of like, what do the dogs have? The light thunder vests kind of thing.
Yeah. Then
you see some people, they're just, they like to attack you because you don't agree with it. So,
yeah. Well, the whole thing was, to me, was about dividing.
Yeah. It
was
worked.
About division. It wasn't about really much of anything else.
Yeah. And it worked. Look at what happened to the whole country. They all split. Yeah. Government got control.
Yeah.
You allow them to do that. What they say, what they say, what president was it? I forget who it was, Washington or somebody. They said the country will not be destroyed from the outside. We can be destroyed from the inside.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening. And everybody got so scared. Now all of a sudden, boom, your government's in control of you. Now you're not in control of your government. Yeah. That's what happened.
Morning, Laura. How are you? By the way, nice family photo, by the way. So your family photo with you and Adam and the kids. It looks very nice. Because so many people were affected by the pandemic and lockdowns mentally and financially. I feel that more people are going to push back when it comes to mandates.
Oh,
yeah. So
I think they know that.
Huh?
I think they know that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So are they going to come back harder?
Who knows?
Because you notice there really wasn't a lot of middle. There wasn't a lot of middle ground back then. No. It was either far left or far right.
Yeah.
So is one side worried? Oh, I know.
And I think people got to look at. There's not a lot of people sick, so I don't know where this COVID stuff's coming back from. Not a lot of people sick. The flu went away again. If you notice that, I mean, we got the Department of Health memo about it. We laughed. We had to put the mask back on the truck, but it's not I don't see right now a lot of people being We've had a couple more calls. COVID. It never went away though.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, what do you see coming up soon? What's starting?
The track.
No. What's starting right now that was on last night?
You mean the debate?
And now what's coming back?
Whoops. Hold on here. Daryl. I feel that the country learned from the first time around. No one knew what was really the right thing and the right way to do it. Right?
Bingo.
Now we know.
Yep.
Lori. Good morning, Lori. See, now there's a yin to there. There's a yin and a yang, right?
Yeah.
And again, everybody has their, I can only say what I did.
Yeah.
I didn't make fun of people, that, was like, whatever. I just did my own thing. Let whoever do what they want to do.
Yeah.
And I know you were like that too.
Yeah.
Hi, it's Lori. Hi, Lori.
What up, Lori?
We need cookies. So do we just ignore the fact that over 1 million people died due to a newly identified virus?
No,
of course not.
No, people did die. But
My concern is it coming back worse?
no, and I don't think we can ignore the fact that people did die. I think we have to be realistic about it. And, I think there was a bigger effect on our country than needed to be. Should we have taken precautions? Yeah, we did. But they went overboard with it. That's what we're saying.
So, I've been looking at a whole bunch of headlines. CNN, it may be time to break out the masks again, against COVID, some experts say. The Hill says mask mandates reemerge amid upturn in COVID-19 cases. A lot of this is out of New York.
Yeah. Consider the source. That's the.
And then you got news sources like Reuters that says U.S. says stolen COVID relief funds seized so far top $1.4 billion.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff, fraud and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still going on.
Daryl says I did what I felt was right. Daryl from The Healthy Computer.
The computer stayed healthy during COVID?
Yeah, The Healthy Computer, School Street, Jewett City, right next to the
massage shop.
You did that on purpose, didn't you?
I did.
Did you go there yet?
No, I keep forgetting.
Yeah. The dog groomer. Hair of the dog.
Oh, see, I was going to say cat groomer, but
I don't know. Do cats need grooming? Do they?
No, they lick themselves good. They're all right.
There are 10,000 jokes there. I'll just let that be. Joseph did felt was right. I got the shot and wore a mask, Daryl says. I want to protect those around me, especially after I got it, and it was really horrible. Joanne, hey, good morning, Joanne. People are still being denied surgeries because they didn't get the shot. Wayne Allen Root had a show where someone is being denied a double lung transplant.
See, that should be criminal.
Yeah.
That should be criminal.
Shouldn't doctors be practicing doctors?
Well, it's not up to the doctor. Unfortunately,
Insurance
doctors
company?
don't make all those decisions. Yeah. Yeah. Well, insurance companies screwed with me with my back for a long time until the doctor finally said, we're going to change the path, and we did. But it's criminal.
Lionsgate Entertainment tells employees to wear masks amid new COVID variant.
Here's the thing. People
Morris
don't
Brown
realize.
College in Atlanta says they're reinstating COVID mask mandates.
Here's the thing. Are we ever going to get back to life?
No.
Diseases change paths all the time. And all of a sudden, we're going to start wearing masks every single time something changes. It gets ridiculous.
Hospital reinstates mask mandates. Kaiser Permanente, wherever they are. Santa Rosa, California. So who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
It's a power trip.
Daryl says, well, if you need a double lung transplant, shouldn't you get a shot that would prevent a respiratory infection?
Well, so does a lot of other diseases.
I am not a doctor. I do not play
A
one
lot
on
of other
TV.
diseases cause lung infections.
Sure. Joanne reiterates the board at the hospitals are making the decisions, not the doctors.
Right. And then the insurance companies probably make it for the boards because where's the money come from? Follow the money.
You know, that's been the statement. Follow the money.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Are there any statistics that are out right now? I just think it's kind of funny that it's the election season. Number one.
Bingo.
Number two, the weather's going to start to get colder.
Yep.
So you know
Flu season.
Flu season. So
It's interesting.
I
people
don't
need to start fighting back against it. That's what's going to have to happen. And I'm not saying COVID doesn't exist. Honestly, COVID's been around for millions of years, and it just got bad on this turn. You know, this twist right here, it got bad. But are we ever going to say, hey, we got to go back to life the way we should be living life? I mean, people died. I can't deny that. I took people to the hospital that died.
I mean, I think just about anybody that knows anybody lost somebody, you know, or knows somebody, you know, that was affected by it.
Mm-hmm.
I had a weird situation with me before. I told the story before that before COVID was even really a thing.
Yep.
When it was just starting to like, oh, there's a couple of cases in China.
Mm-hmm.
You know, before it really kind of eked over into like Washington State or whatever. Yeah. I started getting this cough. I mean, it was violent.
Mm-hmm.
It was a violent cough, but it's a little, for me, that's all it was. And what had happened?
Like that?
No, that's smoker's cough. There's what had happened with me is that I know. See, now you're making me.
There you go. Got it
out. For me, it was. I knew something was there, and I couldn't cough it up.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't bring it up. But when I did, and I mean, it took a bit. It was. And I'm sorry, if I'm grossing anybody out here, but well, not you, but I mean, you know, it was a dark gray color,
mm-hmm.
and it was like rubber.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it lasted for about 3 weeks. And I remember Lisa Coe, who would come in and co-host as well.
Mm-hmm.
And she had the same thing. And then I woke up one morning and I just looked over at Melissa and said, it's gone. She said, what's gone? I said, that cough. She goes, what cough?
Oh, there you go. Yeah. What?
And I said, I've been telling you. And she said, oh, yeah.
You told me something?
But it was here today, gone tomorrow.
Yeah.
It was just boom, gone. I didn't do anything different. And,
just
nobody else got sick in the house or anything. So
that's what happens.
Let me ask you this. Do you think masks work?
No.
Or no?
No. They were proven not to work. The studies after the COVID actually came back saying they didn't work at all.
Okay.
So they found that out to be true.
Let's see. Facebook user says, can we talk about masks not even working? Question mark. If you fart through your jeans, you still smell it. It's the same thing when you put a homemade piece of cloth across your face or one of those blue masks that you get
people
from a
like
box.
To hear the science. I'll tell you the science. I did a CME, continuing medical education, for the EMS. One of the things I did was, because the COVID thing inspired me to look into it more, I did a class viruses and PPE, personal protective equipment.
Yep.
And the surgical mask, there's different grades, first of all, of surgical masks.
Yep.
And the surgical masks don't stop stuff from coming in. They stop stuff from going out.
Right.
So the theory behind it was, wear the mask for when you cough and you spit, because everybody spits all over each other, I guess.
Yeah.
That you don't breathe the particles out, the particulates.
Yep.
So that was the theory behind it. Then they did a study, because everybody in emergency services knew The N95s, you have to be tested even to make sure you're making a secure seal around your face. There's different sizes of N95 masks. You have to be trained to wear them. So that was a bunch of nonsense to begin with. And the surgical mask, they did a study after COVID, was not done, but it was out of the pandemic level, that they didn't do a damn thing. As a matter of fact, people were still getting sick. They were getting sick just as much, and there's no point to wearing them. So that was all.
Yeah, I didn't understand the whole thing, to be honest with you.
And you weren't wrong because you didn't understand it.
I wasn't trying to be
true.
right or wrong. I was
No, I'm just saying
like,
it was, people were like, this doesn't make sense. And you're right. It didn't make any sense. And I don't know why. Maybe they were just throwing a rock out there, hope it landed in the right spot with the masks. But all over throughout history, who wears the most masks right now? Actually, look at that. Who's been wearing them for a long time?
are you talking about a demographic?
Countries. Yeah,
I mean,
countries.
China.
Yeah.
China, Japan.
Yeah, who has the most
Far
cases?
East.
COVID.
Right.
Yeah, just look at the facts. That's all. I had a old friend I went to high school with. She got all pissed off at me on Facebook because of stuff I posted, and she's a nurse, and she was like all upset because I was saying, "Oh, this is a bunch of nonsense, this and that." And I didn't really get nasty about it, but she got all offended by it, and she followed the science. I said, "Okay,
Yeah.
I am," and the science says this is a bunch of nonsense. So that's all. Did people die? Yes. That's sad. People die. It's sad. Not trying to be, what's the word for it, unemotional or whatever about it,
Mm-hmm.
or uncaring. But the fact of the matter is, they even said a lot of the people that died from COVID had pre-morbidities, which means that they were dangerously ill to begin with, and if they caught anything, they were more susceptible to the end result, and that's what happened. Some people weren't, and they still got violently sick. Yes, but my other side of it is, when do we say enough's enough? Are we going to keep destroying people's mental health? Are we going to keep destroying their financial health, everything out the world economy? Or are we going to get back on our feet and keep going? That's what we got to look at.
Kathy, you may know her.
I've heard about her.
Yeah. As soon as they said you had to wear a mask in a restaurant and they could take it off when you sat down, I knew it was BS.
Yeah. I mean, look at it right there.
That was crap. That was
Yeah.
crap. You know, I mean, where you'd go with,
Yeah.
walk in and then you'd be like literally 3 feet from
Yeah.
the next table, and then you take the mask off. But that was okay.
And what are you doing the whole time you're reading?
Yeah,
your
you're
mouth
salivating.
open, You're talking to the people around you. Yeah, that was.
There's a lot of things that did not make any sense whatsoever.
No, they were throwing rocks and hoping they land. That's all.
I'm not saying I never ever said COVID wasn't real. And yes, people died, and it's sad, and it affected just about every family in America.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't think it was handled right.
And I don't blame necessarily. I mean, I
But
don't
they
want to
didn't know
sound
what to do.
right. I don't want
They
to
didn't know
sound
what to
like
do.
I'm like, oh, you guys are screwed up. They screwed everything up. Well, some of it, no one can ever deny, was not political.
Right.
But yeah, they did not know how to handle what was taking place. And they were throwing darts and maybe that's the right term, darts. And they're hoping they land and get, but eventually, yes, you have to say enough's enough. We got to start treating it like a bad flu.
Laura says, if you're sick, stay home, and in caps, wash your friggin' hands.
Well, yeah, I mean, I lick my hands, but yeah. No, but yeah, do what we were taught when we were young. Somehow that went away.
Yeah.
And the one thing that really
Sing happy birthday twice.
Yeah, one thing that really irritated me was they were saying, "Oh, squirt that stuff all over your hands and do this. That's going to save the world." They teach that in basic first aid. It doesn't save anything. You still have to wash your hands. Now people's hands are drying out, and what happens when your hands dry out? They crack.
The crack.
Now you
and
have
the peel,
opens. You have opens. It's like no, but they shut down the alcohol factories doing it.
Let's see. Kathy, who you may know.
I saw her name on the bathroom wall in one of the restaurants.
You're going to see yours in a milk carton pretty soon. when they linked federal funding to COVID deaths, that was a red flag.
Yes. Well, yeah, we can't. Oh, that'll take a whole other show. All that.
Daryl says the good things that came out of COVID were that people stayed home and gas prices were super cheap. Oh,
That's true.
what about DoorDash?
That came around because of that, didn't it?
No, it was there. It was
That
there.
probably had a huge
but
jump,
it
right?
Really
Yeah.
jumped. Yeah, that Uber Eats and all that stuff.
Honestly, I think that's one of the big bad effects. Not that they got good business, but that people got lazy.
Yeah.
They learned how to be prosperous being lazy. And now it's just having a bad effect.
Yeah.
There were some good things that did come out of COVID. Look at the working from home, Zoom meetings,
Yep.
this and that. We did learn a lot, but we learned a lot of negatives, bad behaviors too, I think.
Zoom meetings were always a blast, weren't they?
Yeah. It worked out good.
That was super duper
Mhm.
right there.
I think a lot of businesses learn how to adapt and overcome.
If you look at my Facebook story, one of the things you'll notice is I did put on there today what shut all these things. One of the things that I did notice is a picture that I hadn't seen in a long time, and it was basically what Zoom meetings what they remind me of. I gotta find it, but of course, when you're on your desktop, you can't see your freaking story. Jesus.
What about your
It's
laptop?
only on mobile. No, I'm on my. I'm on my. I'm on my. And of course, so.
I love that commercial where he stands up and he's in, when the wife's in the meeting or something, he stands up and walks through and he's in his underwear or something.
Oh yeah, I thought it was on. No. What about No, what it was is like the Muppets.
Yeah.
At the beginning, they have like all those arches, and you have like 200 Muppets. That's a Zoom meeting.
Yep.
That's what it reminded me of.
Was it Teams where the faces change or the background or something like behind each person changes once in a while?
Yeah. Zoom meetings were fun since I could see how other people decorated their Zoom rooms.
Never heard that term. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Zoom room. Yeah.
Business in the front, party in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Or now it was business on top, party on the bottom.
That's it.
I'm not wearing pants, but I got a shirt and tie on.
Yeah.
Or nothing.
Free balling.
That would be you.
Yes.
I got a message from somebody listening on our app that is not watching on social media. And this is one of those subjects that piss people off.
Which I don't know.
It does. It pisses people off. I can tell by, the people that come and go. It's like, I've had it. They don't even want to talk about it.
Oh, yeah. I can believe that. They get burnt out. Yeah.
Anyway, this person says took ivermectin for a couple of days, was tired for about 3 days. My research 3 years ago confirmed everything Rich has just said. Masks were studied long before, covered and proven ineffective.
Yeah.
Daryl says his cat misses Zoom meetings.
Oh, I'm sure. The animals love Zoom meetings.
Yes.
Ada would jump up on Kathy and like talk to people almost.
So, crap.
Still looking for your thing?
Found my thing here.
So I heard the track opening, the actual ribbon cutting.
It's on the 8th.
Yeah, that's going to be huge. I guess they're waiting for the permit for the fireworks to come back, but
take a look. Look at your screen. You see it?
Went away.
Oh,
Pull it back up.
crap. What did I just do?
No,
Let's
I
see.
didn't have it up. That's all.
I ended up sharing my own.
It's a bad picture.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's small on mine. I can't read it, but yeah.
No, I got it.
No, now it's gone. Yeah. It's a delay on Facebook.
Yeah. There's that beautiful field. in that beautiful track that is now open today.
I might take a walk on it, see what happens.
What's up, G?
Yeah, that is real nice looking, huh?
Oh, that's my thumb in the upper left. Oh, it's delayed on where you're looking.
Yes.
But,
Yeah.
uh,
Yep. That's your thumb.
all right, that's from midfield. There's a picture right there from midfield. I was on the field.
Nice. No pole in the way, huh?
It's just amazing. The way it felt,
Yeah.
the track was amazing.
It's pretty sweet. I guess the scoreboard's coming in later too, from what I understand.
There it is, midfield. I think they said next week.
Yeah. Yeah. There was some kind of weather delay possibly too. I think they had to wait for the weather too. So like the next couple of days is going to be pretty nasty. This afternoon and then tomorrow it's supposed to thunderstorms and rain all day. So.
That's awesome.
But sweet.
There you go. Look at that.
That looks good. I'm gonna take a little gander later. I'll take a walk around it, do some of my dispatcher spread.
Little video there of little panorama of the field and the track that is going to be open today.
Yeah.
To all of the residents. I like this one right here. Right, I just kind of walk the end zone. Where it says Griswold.
Nice.
So that this is not professional photography, folks. Just so you know.
Looks pretty good though.
Huh?
Looks good.
Mary Beth says the scoreboard should be Tuesday.
Tuesday. Good.
And good morning, Mary Beth.
What's up?
Kathy, scoreboard is, let's see.
Another
Scoreboard.
repeat.
Okay, she just co-signed it. Also said Tuesday. And Mary Beth says, good morning, guys. Well, good morning.
What's up?
So,
What? You just drilling over the field?
no, I'm just kind of watching it. So anyway, yeah, that opens today. Hope a lot of people take advantage of it. It's the community, is welcome to it.
Only one thing I would stress is to everybody, look at the sign before you go in because there's instructions what you can and can't do.
Right.
You have to have certain shoes on, which I'm sure most people don't wear anyway, but there's certain things you can wear on the
Can't
track.
wear high heels.
Damn. All right, I'm gonna have to change.
That ends it for Rich.
I'm gonna have to change my plan, but my stilettos. No, you have to be careful what you're doing on the field. That's all. There's certain.
I think the one thing that people had a hard time understanding or didn't really was no baby strollers. Like,
I don't know. I didn't see
yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's one of them. I guess
Okay.
that was I don't know the reason for that or nothing,
Probably
but
it
it's
destroys the paint. I don't know.
I'm thinking that because
Rivets.
the track is really soft.
Yep.
It is soft. Maybe it leaves an indentation.
Probably.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good theory.
I don't know. But I'm telling you, the field, if nobody was looking, I would have laid right down on the 50-yard line and just did like grass angels, or whatever. So yeah.
I've heard there's a lot of benefits from it already. I guess attendance is going to be up to the school, from what I understand. So
this is going to be, there are going to be more benefits by putting in this track in this football field, this multi-purpose complex that people even realize yet.
Yeah. So I don't see that being a
so
problem.
I mean, I understand the naysayers. It's like, oh my God, it costs this. But you know what? How many projects actually were done before it was? They did it early. It was ended early and on budget.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
so
strange, right?
It's very strange. And matter of fact, tomorrow we're going to have Glenn Labossiere on here, and we're going to talk about the field.
Okay.
And we're going to talk about, how there were no change orders. Nothing. They just, and all of the extra things that I learned that this company Field Turf did that they didn't have to do.
Well, they did a lot of extra.
They did a lot,
yeah.
and we're gonna talk about that tomorrow with Glenn
I'm gonna be
Labossiere.
here.
So,
You still want me here tomorrow?
No, screw you.
Okay. Well, I'll sleep in.
No, we'll take as much Rich as we can. So, other thing we just put up on the screen. Take a notice there. There's of course that Grizzled Wolverine tumbler that we are hawking.
They're good.
Huh?
They're
Oh, that's
good.
true. You got one. Yeah,
Yeah.
you and Kathy got one.
Yep. They're great.
So it's $25. If you're using your device and you can't scan the barcode, just go to snsnonline.com/shop.
You order them online only.
Yeah, because you got to pay sales tax.
Yeah. All right.
So
One thing I don't want to mention, if you don't mind,
no, go for it.
Saturday is Griswold Fire Department's open house,
Okay.
10 to 1.
What does that mean?
You can
Explain.
just go in, visit, learn what it means to be a volunteer, see what they do, look at the trucks, the apparatus, the equipment. There's going to be tables, a few vendors, and a couple things you can look at and try out. It's going to be pretty interesting.
Okay. So 10 to 1
Yep.
at the Jewett City Fire Department open house.
Well, actually, I even have a couple guys there. You can learn how to do CPR real quick.
Huh?
I'll have a couple guys there myself.
Yeah.
You can learn how to do CPR real quick, free of charge. Just
Really?
walk up to the table. They'll tell you how to do it real quick, and they're done. If you're interested. So you can learn what it means, what volunteers have to do to get trained.
Yeah.
And how you don't have to have any training to join. So you can just walk in for not knowing anything and learn everything you want.
The field is the smoothest project I've ever seen executed. That was Kathy. Field Turf has an amazing team, but I've heard that from many people. And the project was right on budget and no surprises.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people say, well, what about it? We got to have a contingency because you know it's going to go over budget. And it didn't.
No.
And it was done.
One thing I've learned by doing all this stuff, people are going to have a negative opinion about everything.
Right. Of course.
Yeah.
You know, so.
I mean, I understand the naysaying because what usually happens when you have a
It's
project,
okay. It's all right.
when you have a project, things happen.
And that was a huge project. It
Yeah.
wasn't, just like we're putting a light pole up
Yeah.
or something.
But any project you have, what happens when you take something or you remove something? What do you find? All the damage that was behind it,
Yeah.
everything that's broken, all this stuff, and you got to fix it before you move on. And that's what. But somehow this one, just went smooth, and they ran into a thing. They fixed it, no problem, and they moved on. It was no big deal.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I think it's great, and it's a great way to stay away from COVID.
Yes, you're
Off
out in the
track.
air.
You'll be fine.
You're out in the fresh air.
It's beautiful down there. I will.
Although COVID 2.0, I heard was oxygen generated. So, no, I'm just kidding.
Oh, let's talk about the lights for a minute on the
The
field.
lights. Oh, okay.
They're running an app. You can do it on an app. Well, not us, but I mean,
I'd say I can walk by and turn the lights on.
no. But Glenn was showing me. It's like, watch this.
So it's like the Google House type thing. You can.
I guess I don't know. I mean, it
That's
was really, really neat.
Yeah, sweet.
And he was telling me too that and we'll cover all this tomorrow, so you'll have
Say don't steal his thunder.
all you need to know about the field that is open for
Yeah,
business.
so if you don't find out tomorrow, you weren't paying attention.
Yeah. So, but I guess even Steve Cravino, the athletic director, can program it for every athletic event for the entire school year, and just
Really?
leave it. And then I guess there's a setting, which I forget what Glenn said, but there's a setting that is going to be on for walkers.
Oh,
and it's
that's cool.
yeah. And then there's these there are these lights that are halfway up the light poles, and I'll let Glenn explain what those are for. But a lot of people will say, "Oh, is that like solar?" I was showing Melissa. She goes, "No." She goes, "Is that solar?" And you would think just the way they kind of sit there.
Yeah,
But wait till Glenn says what
Really?
these are. Yeah, it's really cool.
that's neat.
It's really cool. There's a lot of technology down there, and oh my god, it was like walking around like on a firm mattress.
And I can't remember. Did they redo the press box too?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they did. They did some upgrades.
Nice.
So, matter of fact,
And the PA system and all that. All
I don't know what's going on with the PA system. From I don't want to put anything out there because I don't I mean, I had heard a couple of things,
Okay.
other groups were going
Glenn
to help
can
with
tell us
that.
tomorrow probably.
Yeah, but I didn't see anything different.
Mhm.
But that's not saying, I mean, still plenty of time, for things to happen. But I
Mhm.
heard there was another group or two that was going to get involved and do something, but I don't know
Yeah.
for sure. So,
Okay. Oh, he'll have all the answers tomorrow. That's good.
yep. So Glenn LaBosse here will be here tomorrow at 9:00. Monday, we also have, we're going to venture into Plainfield again.
Oh.
We're going to have Tom Sinkowitz.
He's running against Kevin.
He's running against Kevin Cunningham. He's also the current Board of Finance chairman in Plainfield. So we will have
Is
Mr.
that a
Sinkowitz
runoff
on.
or is he a Democrat?
He's a Democrat.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah, no, they don't have to have primaries
No
there.
primary? Yeah.
So the other thing is too is that if you take a look, it's been scrolling on our screen, is that there is a primary. I mean, there is a debate that we were having
I heard a
Tuesday
rumor
night.
about that. Yeah.
Heard a rumor.
Oh, there's Barb.
Huh?
There's Barb. I saw Barb walking by.
Oh, the mail lady.
Mm.
Oh, she's right there.
Yep.
She's coming. She actually delivered stuff to me yesterday after the show was over.
Looks like she was in a hurry yesterday.
I think so.
Yeah.
She always is.
She wasn't
She's
dancing
busy.
with Ada.
No. Oh no.
No. She looked like
Okay.
she was boom, boom, getting it done.
Yeah.
So the debate is when?
The debate is Tuesday, and I've put it on social media on different groups, and
never saw
for
it.
Janice to for Janice to get questions, for the candidates, which will be Wayne Malin and Dana Bennett. So
Where's that going to be? Live?
I'm gonna do it right here,
In the studio?
right here,
Oh, okay.
right here. We're not gonna have a studio audience.
That's what I was wondering. Yeah.
No.
Mm.
Although we've had studio audiences before and it's worked out well,
Mhm.
So we're not going to have spouses, boyfriends, girlfriends,
yeah.
nothing. It's
Just
going
the
to
two
be
of them.
the only people in this room
Mhm.
are going to be the two candidates,
Mhm.
myself, Janice Steinhagen, and a timekeeper.
Oh,
That's it.
okay.
It's going to be nobody else.
Okay.
So.
You
And-
can watch it afterwards.
And this is really just in the essence to keep everything fair.
Mm.
There's no saying, well, you had the one up, you had the one up, you had the one up, or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just going to be two folks talking about and answering questions that are presented to them.
Okay.
That's it.
Sweet.
It's going to be more of a conversation than a debate.
Yeah, that
You
makes
know,
more
so-
sense. Yeah.
Right. And it'll just be poignant questions presented to the candidates. And
Just answer the question. That's it.
that's it. No dancing.
You're doing rebuttals and stuff too. Or
Yeah. That's why we have to have timekeeper.
Yeah.
So that's Tuesday. It's at 7 p.m. I'll put out. But then again, if residents, if you are concerned and you have questions,
Oh, what's up?
okay, let me finish the statement. If we have, I lost my whole train of thought.
Oh, if they have questions, public has questions.
Oh yeah. Send them in to Janice Steinhagen at Steinhagen7 at AOL.com. AOL is a thing.
It never
It's
went
still
away.
there. It never went away or nothing. So, but if you don't,
Mhm.
that's okay.
Can
But if you're hearing me say this and you have concerns and you didn't do it, don't complain.
can the public comment or put questions in while they're watching, or is it just?
They can, but they won't be acknowledged.
That's what I was. Okay.
Unless the moderator, but then again, no, I don't think we can do that. And I'll tell you why.
Mhm.
Because the moderator is going to control the questions,
Mhm.
right? And if you could have a question that comes through that could be considered biased.
Okay.
And we don't want to do that.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
anyway.
just popped into my head when you were.
Huh?
doing it. Just popped into my head because you're going to be on a public platform. That's why I was wondering.
Yeah.
You can shut questions and comments off, actually, can't you?
Not on this system here.
No. Okay.
No, they'll. I mean, we're not going to stop people from talking and commenting. That's because the candidates are not going to see that.
No, I was just wondering in general.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all.
The candidates are not going to see any of that at
Mhm.
all. So anyway,
Well, that's good for people to know. That's
Huh?
why it's good for people to know that they don't
Yes.
see it. So that's
all right. So all right.
That's
So
gonna be
you'll
good.
be here tomorrow.
so far.
All right. Paul Ash will be here as well as Glenn LaBosse here from the school. We're going to talk about the track and the field project and everything that went into it. And there's some amazing things that I learned yesterday that I had no idea on. And that's going to be tomorrow. So, all right, Rich, thanks for coming, bro.
My pleasure.
All right,
Giddy up.
see you tomorrow.
See ya.
Right
Say
here in
goodbye.
SN